meeting. Boxing, like any sport, needs the high-profile, showdown, attention-getting, king of the world kind of event. The World Series, the Super Bowl, the Final Four. Don't forget that just in 4 weeks we have one of those again in the heavyweight division with Evander Holyfield and Lennox Lewis. And we have the first of this series right here tonight.
Well, the big fight is 4 fights down the road. We're going to start you off this evening with the Super Bowl of women's boxing, Victoria's Secret style, as Mia the Knockout St. John tries to protect her unbeaten record against Amanda Skelton. And there's a look at Mia. The record, 9 wins, the 6 knockouts accounting for her nickname. She says she wants to be seen and appreciated as a serious boxer. But if her promoter wants to publicize her as the former Playboy modeling agency swimsuit model that she was, that's perfectly all right with her. It provides enormous incentive for her opponents. And tonight, across the ring, is the relatively inexperienced Amanda Skelton, a nice country girl from Russellville, Arkansas, who took up boxing to stay in shape and has now gone beyond that to win 4 fights, won by knockout in the last year. She said, "I'm getting scrap money compared to Mia. I would like to reverse the damage on that." Tail of the tape for Mia the Knockout St. John against Amanda Skelton. The weight class is featherweight, 126 pounds. You see the 7-year age advantage for Skelton. St. John is 2 inches taller and weighed in 1 pound over the limit, while Skelton was 2 pounds under. Their reach entirely equal. Rules of the bout with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold the Knockout Letterman.
The Mia St. John Amanda Skelton fight is scheduled for 4 rounds using the rules of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. And Jim, the most important rule is in women's boxing, each round is only 2 minutes. And there's no standing 8 count. The 3 knockdown rule is in effect. Only the referee can stop the fight, and you can be saved by the bell in the 4th and final round only. Jim.
Thank you, Harold. And now let's go up to ring announcer Michael Buffer for the first time this evening to get us started.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, courtesy of the legendary Las Vegas Hilton Hotel Casino and the all-new Mandalay Bay Resort Casino. Tonight, Top Rank Incorporated, along with your undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser, this Bud's for you, present professional boxing for your entertainment. All the bouts are sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Let's get things started, ladies and gentlemen, with 4 2-minute rounds in the women's featherweight division. The 3 judges scoring this bout on a 10-point must system will be Bill Graham, Dick Houck, and Patricia Jarman. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Joe Cortez. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing a red, white, and blue and weighing in at 124 pounds. She comes to us from Russellville, Arkansas, and brings a professional record of 4-0, 1 KO to her credit. Ladies and gentlemen, smoking Amanda Skelton. And her opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing pink and weighing in at 127 pounds. She's fighting out of Calabasas, California, with a perfect record of 9-0, 6 KOs. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the knockout, Mia St. John.
Okay, young ladies, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Give me good sportsmen. Good sports ladylike conduct. Shake hands, good luck.
Mia St. John is an attractive lady, but she's no Oscar De La Hoya.
Now, what does that mean?
Well, I think Oscar is prettier.
Amazing. There are probably many who would agree with you. Mia St. John in the past has been a wild swinger, kind of a Philip Holiday without technique, and she lands a big left and a big right to start out against Amanda Skelton. Mia pledged to us that she would try to be more measured in her punch output and put combinations together tonight.
This reminds me of a guy, a girl bringing a gun to a knife fight, and vice versa. This is a time for Mia to mix it up, and she's standing right there with a basic good boxing instincts, and this may not be the time to do that now. You got to mix it up and let your opponent know that you're good, not by your stance, but your strength.
And off what we know of her weight training and her background as a karate kickboxing competitor, you expect Mia St. John to be stronger, but so far Amanda Skelton has been standing her ground and giving just about as good as she's gotten from Mia. Incidentally, as Harold Letterman pointed out, 2-minute rounds, so we're more than halfway through round one as St. John lands a big right over the top and Skelton counters with a shorter, straighter right hand.
Yeah, Mia's been able to land some great body punches. So that'll change things quick. She's hitting right underneath the arms.
Referee Joe Cortez, one of the best referees in boxing, with an assignment that prompted him to chuckle after the opening instructions.
Well, that shows you we're still some of the good old boys. We need a woman in here somewhere. We need to tell Ross Greenberg about that.
As round one comes to a close, St. John tiring a little bit.
Well, she's taking a body beating. Mia is putting those punches right in the pit of the stomach.
Like many inexperienced fighters, Skelton, in only her 5th pro fight, doesn't throw many body punches.
I don't know what that was, but the crowd seemed to have enjoyed it.
Tight. Grab it from my face.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Give me your mouthpiece. Open up. Open up. That's good.
Tie the hair back. Tie the hair back.
Neil, settle down. Settle down.
Tie it tight, PJ.
Neil, listen to me. Throw that right hand to the body, left hook to the head, okay? Right hand to the body, left hook to the head. You won that last round. You look pretty good. She's getting a little bit tired. Keep your hands up. Don't get too wild, though, okay?
More water.
Okay. Right hand to the body.
Cover my eye. My eye.
I'll get it, Mia. Settle down, please. Just settle down, okay? You got this, girl.
Here you see Mama Mia, who has 2 children with a straight right, to Skelton, who has 3 children.
When trainer Pat Goosen first encountered Mia Rosales St. John, he put his son Chuck Goosen in the ring to spar with her and said, "Tell me what she's got." Chuck came back after a couple of rounds and said, "Dad, she hits hard and she smells like soap."
Skelton has been able to land some good right hands here and there to make Mia back off just a little bit also.
Jab by Mia, jab by Mia as Skelton comes in. Skelton often just wading right in and then grabbing and holding Mia.
And she's jabbing also, Skelton is, and those jabs have some effect.
Boy, Don's trying a 4-punch combination, and Skelton with a hard right hand to the body.
Skelton is tough. That's Arkansas for you, you see.
Work out.
Skelton, by her own admission, up against it here. She has a full-time job. She is a single mother to 3 children, says that she doesn't get enough help from her ex-husband, those children's father, to make a big difference in helping her to train. And she believes Mia St. John gets enough money for her fights that she can train full-time without doing anything else.
Mia tucks her head underneath, and Skelton is not throwing any uppercuts. If she just gets down once or twice with an uppercut, she may be able to drop Mia.
Is the uppercut almost always the last punch that a beginning fighter will learn, George?
Yeah, they just don't depend on them. There's one uppercut by Skelton.
Yep. And Skelton lands a counter right, and Mia St. John lands a thunderous counter left as the second round comes down the stretch. And the 2 women just a tiny bit underwater now as exhaustion sets in at the end of the second 2-minute round. Still to come in the next big event here, 122-pound world champion Erik Morales, undefeated from Tijuana, Mexico. 31 wins already, and he's only 22 years old. Tonight's opponent, Angel Chacon, a southpaw from Puerto Rico.
Look at me. You doing all right out there? No problem. Protect yourself.
Okay, we don't want you to start taking unnecessary punishment. I'm here to protect you. You start taking too many blows to the head. Okay, you start taking too many blows to the head. I'm here to protect you. I will stop it.
Come on. Keep your hands up. And when she's trying to hit you, she's going to hit on that break. Don't let her get away with doing that. You go ahead and hit too. Keep that right. Let's go. Amanda, keep it right.
All right, seconds out.
Let's go. Let's do it now. This is going to be a
There's
round.
a
Let's get out
top
of here, okay?
country song out now called Easy on the Eyes, Hard on the Heart.
Come on.
Seems appropriate here.
And you heard Joe Cortez telling Skelton's corner between rounds that he was concerned about the number of blows she was taking to the head.
I think Mia may have bitten off a little more than she had in mind to bite.
Well, she gets hit. She got hit in the last fight we saw, too, this past September on the undercard of De La Hoya versus Chavez. And, Harold, how'd you score the first 2 rounds?
Jim, I got a 2-0, 20-18 Mia St. John. She seems to be landing the cleaner punches. Jim, let me talk for a moment about the scoring area. You got to land between, from side to side in the front of the body. A lot of Amanda Skelton's punches are so wide that they hit Mia St. John at the back, and you really can't count those as scoring blows. But Mia St. John, even though she's very pretty, has to cut that hair. It's bothering her. It's getting in her eyes. I'm telling you, sometimes she can't see.
2 rounds in a row. She's asked her corner to tie her hair effectively behind her head.
Come on, work out of there. Your hands are free. Come on. Your hands are free. You can work out of there. Come on, work out.
More than halfway through round 3.
Get the hands off.
Fight is scheduled for 4 2-minute rounds. Both fighters have slowed down considerably, George.
Amanda's pretty clever, too. She gets hit. She gets hurt hard. She gets in there and hold on. And that takes a lot of experience. She's willing to take a risk.
Well, and in this round, she's limited the amount of contact that Mia can make, probably in response to what Cortez says between rounds, and you saw the quick little counter right hand inside by Amanda Skelton.
Oh, bring out, please.
Got it, baby. Come on, keep on. Just like you do, baby. Just like you do.
Get the hands off. All right, break out, clean. Step back.
You think that St. John's college degree in psychology is helping her at the moment, George?
How we doing, Amanda?
I'm tired of her.
This is the last round coming up, right?
We have some water.
And here's one psychological ploy. Minutes ago, Ike Quartey, the bazooka from Ghana, arrived at the arena ahead of his opponent, Oscar De La Hoya, who'll be coming in just a little bit later. About 2.5 hours from now, maybe slightly less than that, Quartey will be in the ring to challenge De La Hoya for world supremacy at 147 pounds. An extremely confident man off his public statements and his body language in the past several weeks.
He can hardly believe that he's getting this chance. He didn't think that De La Hoya would ever fight him.
Fourth and final round upcoming. Mia Rosales St. John, Mia the Knockout St. John, in the pink outfit. She's from the San Fernando Valley in California. Mother of 2, as Larry Merchant pointed out. Former wife of Christophe St. John, an actor in the daytime drama The Young and the Restless. Against little-known Amanda Skelton from Russellville, Arkansas, who has given Mia a spirited tussle through the first 3.
Letting Mia, she just digs right in there, going to the body, back up to the head. She's got a repertoire there.
She has made good on her promise to be more measured in her punch output and to attempt to put punches together in logical combinations. When we saw her last September, she was just firing leather all through all 4 rounds.
She just cannot believe that Amanda is so tough. She is tough.
Tough women, tough sport.
Amanda gets hit hard.
Yeah, she gets hit hard to the body.
She holds on, gets her breath, taking a deep breath, and come back for more.
But she's so tired now that she reaches for Mia as soon as Mia arrives, and Mia's still punching. So St. John is putting some distance between herself and Skelton here in the 4th round, so it would appear. Skelton's going to need more conditioning work to be ready to go 4 full rounds.
You notice she never takes any steps backwards. Everything is forward.
St. John missing with a howitzer right. Landed behind the neck, and Skelton just totally out of gas now as they come down the stretch, and Mia St. John rallies one more time. A hard left hook to punctuate the damage.
A spirited battle. Amanda Skelton has told us, George, that she's a third cousin of the late, great Red Skelton. Maybe she can try stand-up after this.
Uh-oh. She did it. She didn't back up, and she fought for 3 rounds.
Harold, how do you have it through 4?
Jim, I got it 4-0, 40-36, Mia St. John. I mean, I thought she landed the most, you know, the harder, cleaner punches by far. She won it on clean punching, probably on aggressiveness too. But the heavyweight champion of the world is right. Amanda Skelton is tough. George is 100% correct. I mean, she hung in there and fought back. It's amazing. She took shots on the jaw that really should have dropped her, and she was right there the whole 4 rounds. It was a real good fight, but I think Mia St. John just got the better of it.
Fought a guy, Bobby Crabtree from Arkansas.
Yep.
And I thought I was going to have an easy time. For some reason, the water or something makes them tough down there.
Bobby Crabtree was like death for a lot of guys. One of those hellaciously tough country boy journeyman opponents. And now let's go to Michael Buffer for the official particulars on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the Budweiser scorecards. Patricia Jarman Manning scores the bout 40-36. Dick Houck has it the same, 40-36, and the same from Bill Graham, 40-36 for the winner. Still undefeated, she is now the queen of the 4-rounders, Mia St. John.
Well, Larry, they called her the queen of the 4-rounders, and I saw you slump down toward the table. You're thinking the sport doesn't need another 4-round monarch, right?
A 4-round mama.
4-round monarch mama Mia Rosales St. John stretches a record to 10-0 with 7 knockouts. Let's go back up to our host, James Brown.